What is up, fans of the Simulation Football League? This is me, Spec Poo Football 24 here. If you guys did not see the SFL update from March 25th, 2015, the link will be down in the description. Now, even though it showed me as the first person to show up on the video saying I'm making a quality effort, doing a good job, supporting the SFL, you know, as great as it would be for me to get in the SFL on my team, it wouldn't be great enough. You see, this is my reasoning as to why. You see, there's one rival team that I want to see get accepted. Now, even though the way how the schedule has it, when the next year starts, they have that you having to basically pick one rival team to see, pick one rival team so that way you can play them every year. But for me, it's like this. To me, it's a win-win situation because to me, the SFL East is still here. It's possible that it can happen. It might not be the way how I would intend it to, which is one rival I'll be facing in 1 year. Yeah, one rival that I'll be facing, one time, and then there's another rival that I'm gonna be facing twice. Either way, with me, it's still gonna fit at that point to where my rivals are here. Now, you guys know the rivals for the city of Philadelphia, right? When it goes to football. If you don't know, these are the rival cities: New York, Dallas, and Washington. Now, even though there's no Dallas Stars anymore, and trust me, if there was a Dallas Stars, I pick them every year. But what would be the second team that comes to my mind? It would be the New York Knights. But then again, I know this much: the New York Knights, they don't. I mean, like, they're not the ones I'm after. Now, trust me, when the expansion year is done, I'll probably pick them the year after the first year of the expansion. I'll pick them afterwards. But right now, with me, I want to see which team is the better expansion team. Basically, I want the DC Dragons. Now, they're also an expansion team just like my team. I want Dark Destro's team to get accepted. Why? Because I want to face them. I want my team to face them. I want to see who's the better expansion team between my team and Destro's team. Not only that, it would kind of bring back, some memories of, the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles, right? And how, the Philadelphia Eagles currently they're snapping on the Washington Redskins. Now, it wasn't like that a game ago where the Washington Redskins pretty much sealed the Eagles' fate from going to the playoffs. But that's how it would be for me if this was in the simulation football league kind of way, where I would face the DC Dragons twice a year, and then the next year I would face the New York Knights twice a year. I mean, those pretty much are my only two rivals. I mean, for a good reason. The city of Philadelphia hates those cities. And it's not just from a football aspect neither. It's just period. They hate each other, period. But where you're mostly gonna see it at is that you're gonna see it in football. You're not gonna see it in basketball. You're not gonna see it in hockey. You'll probably see it in hockey, who knows? But you're really, really gonna see it in football. How much hate that the two cities has for each other. How much that the two cities want their teams to outdo the other. That's why I want the DC Dragons to be a part of the SFL expansion team, right along with my team. So it can make the SFL a much more intense league, and it can be, as it already is, and I already said intense. It's gonna be much more physical. It's gonna be trash talk. It is how it is. Now, that's how I would want it to be. I mean, like, I can understand if it doesn't happen, if Destro's team doesn't quite get in, but this video is basically out to show my full support for the Dragons because I want them, right? I want my team to get accepted into the Simulation Football League just so we can face each other. The New York Knights is already in there. As I said, this is basically the Simulation Football League East. It's just handled differently. Now it might come up to the point where we're gonna be facing the New York Knights once a year. I mean, like right after this season, like when the next season start, we're probably gonna be facing the New York Knights once a year and facing each other twice a year. But then the season after that, one of us is gonna probably end up facing the New York Knights twice a year. It wouldn't matter to me if it was the Dragons or if it was my team. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.